Most people who suddenly receive $22 million would probably buy luxury cars, mansions, and spend the rest of their lives enjoying financial freedom. But Elon Musk wasn't interested in retirement. He was interested in building bigger things, much bigger. Instead of relaxing, Elon immediately began working on another startup. In 1999, he founded an online banking company called X.com. At the time, the idea sounded risky. Most people were still uncomfortable using the internet for financial transactions. Many believed online banking would never become mainstream, but Elon saw the future differently. He believed money would eventually move online, and he wanted to be ahead of everyone else. X.com quickly gained attention. The company later merged with a competitor called Confinity. From that merger came a product that would eventually change online commerce forever. Its name was PayPal. As internet shopping exploded in popularity, PayPal became one of the preferred ways to send and receive money online. The company's growth was extraordinary. Millions of users joined, investors became excited, and larger corporations started paying attention. Then came another life-changing moment. In 2002, eBay announced it would acquire PayPal for approximately $1.5 billion. Elon Musk was the company's largest shareholder. After taxes and other deductions, he reportedly walked away with around $180 million. At just 31 years old, Elon Musk had accumulated more wealth than most people could imagine. But instead of protecting his fortune, he made a decision that shocked almost everyone. He risked nearly all of it. Most millionaires focus on preserving wealth. Elon focused on multiplying it. Instead of placing his money in safe investments, he poured it into three incredibly risky ventures. One would focus on space, one would focus on electric vehicles, and one would focus on solar energy. The first company was SpaceX, founded in 2002. SpaceX had a mission many experts considered impossible: reduce the cost of space travel and eventually make humanity a multi-planetary species. The second investment was Tesla. At the time, electric vehicles were considered unattractive, slow, and impractical. Few people believed they could compete with traditional gasoline-powered cars. The third venture was SolarCity, a company focused on renewable energy. Elon invested enormous amounts of his own money into these businesses. Friends and advisors warned him. Some thought he was making a terrible mistake. After all, he already had enough money to live comfortably for the rest of his life. Why risk everything? Because Elon wasn't trying to be comfortable. He was trying to change the future. Building revolutionary companies sounds exciting. Living through the process is much harder. And for Elon Musk, the next few years became a nightmare. SpaceX experienced failure after failure. Its first rocket launch ended in disaster. Then another failed, and another. Millions of dollars were disappearing with every unsuccessful launch. Meanwhile, Tesla was struggling as well. Manufacturing costs were rising. Production delays were everywhere. Critics predicted the company would collapse. News articles questioned whether Tesla could survive. Investors were becoming nervous. The pressure was relentless. And it wasn't just business problems. Elon was also dealing with personal challenges and increasing public scrutiny. By 2008, everything was reaching a breaking point. His companies needed money, fast, and there wasn't much left. This is the part of the story many people don't know. At one point, Elon Musk was reportedly close to running out of money. completely, despite once having hundreds of millions of dollars. Most of it had been invested into his companies. The businesses were burning cash, creditors were worried, employees were uncertain, and failure seemed closer than success. Imagine risking nearly everything you've earned. Imagine watching company after company struggle to survive. Imagine knowing that one more setback could destroy years of work. That was Elon's reality. In fact, he later admitted that 2008 was one of the worst years of his life. Both Tesla and SpaceX were hanging by a thread. Many observers believed bankruptcy was inevitable, and then something incredible happened. Just when things looked hopeless, SpaceX achieved a breakthrough. After multiple failures, the company's Falcon 1 rocket finally reached orbit successfully. It was a historic moment, not only for SpaceX but for the entire private space industry. Shortly afterward, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract worth billions of dollars. The deal provided the financial lifeline the company desperately needed. At nearly the same time, Tesla secured critical funding that helped keep the company alive. The businesses survived, but more importantly, they now had a chance to grow. What happened next would change Elon Musk's life forever. The companies that many people had written off as failures began transforming into global giants. And as they grew, so did the value of Elon's ownership. The stage was set for one of the greatest wealth creations in modern history. In Part 3, we'll cover how Tesla exploded in value, how SpaceX became one of the world's most important private companies, and how Elon Musk eventually became the richest person on Earth. After the PayPal sale, Elon Musk had around $180 million. Most people would have retired and lived comfortably for the rest of their lives. But Elon had a different plan. He invested almost everything into two companies that many experts believed would fail. One was trying to revolutionize electric cars. The other was trying to revolutionize space travel. The risks were enormous, and before long, Elon Musk would find himself on the edge of bankruptcy. How close did he come to losing everything? And how did Tesla and SpaceX survive when failure seemed inevitable? We'll find out in Part 3. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.